Hi, welcome to the North American Insomnia stream, East Coast version. Can't sleep, sleep schedule's off. So we are going to do a little achievement hunting. We're going to do the main storyline uh, and a little bit of farming. And I don't know, maybe we'll play with some friends. We'll see what happens. I haven't done a in the middle of the night stream in a while. So this should it'll be interesting to see how long I last. Because what are we? 4 a.m. where I am right now. All right. Well, we'll keep it nice and casual. I hope you had a really great week so far. Coming up on Friday morning. I hope Fridays are exciting for you, as they are for me. Just giving a minute or two to let any stragglers join the chat, if we have any. And I'm just kind of getting set. I was supposed to be on a vacation right now, but we had a change of plans. So we're going on the fly and being flexible, which is the secret to life, isn't it? Just being flexible, being adaptable. I've also tried a new setting where I told Streamlabs that I know better than it does as far as bitrate goes. So we'll see how that pans out. I've been having some wonky issues allowing them to sort of make AI adjustments on the fly, and so this time I'm just gonna say nope, the human is in control. All right, let me get some gameplay up. I've been busy. I was able to max out the statues for Liyue and for Inazuma. So also another thing on my list that I want to do is max out the whatchamacallit for Mondstadt, and then those will be done and behind me, and I'll feel a great, wonderful sense of accomplishment. And it's rather cold I am, so trying to stay warm. It was interesting today. I was speaking with I've got No, online I get the opportunity to talk to a lot of different generations, and I was talking to some Gen Z kids, Gen Z young adults, um, as well as millennials, because I'm Gen X. Um, hmm. And it
TV
was
increasing
great.
the
It was
font size on your
wonderful.
phone to
I
see text
kind of
messages
got,
is reading a book in bed
I
becoming more difficult.
totally do not
Duramax progressive
understand
eyeglass lenses eliminate blurry vision
anything
and low light
about
issues that are the result of
their
presbyopia. That's
culture.
why they're
And
the
so
#1
now I
optometrist and optician
understand
recommended progressive
how
lenses in the
people
world.
must
Visit
have felt
Verilex.com today to book an eye
when
exam with your local
my
Essilor expert.
generation was pushing
Verilex progressive
boundaries
lenses.
and,
See no
you know,
limits.
coming up with their own identities and coming up with their own culture, our own culture. So it's interesting seeing myself age into something that I'm very aware of happens. So I look forward to continuing to do that. I'm going to do a little combat here. Because I just want to make sure. Okay, I think combat sounds can probably come up. Just a skosh. I've used that word 2 times now in the past month, and I don't know why or where I necessarily learned it. And I was kind of checking out other streamers, which was really fun. Really fun. And I got to see just, what's really interesting to me is I have always struggled from comparison syndrome, where I always compare myself to something I'm watching or people I'm talking to, or and that social media for years was really bad for me because I would compare my entire life to other people's highlight reels, and that's never good. So now I'm able to sort of look at other other people, other lives, other experiences without necessarily comparing my own. And it's really fascinating. What's interesting about, I suppose, Twitch, I don't really stream on, I send these streams out to YouTube, but I don't babysit it or monitor it at all. It just goes out to YouTube, which I understand is a bit of a different culture. But it's interesting that, especially with the VTubers, which is a totally new concept to me recently, every channel has a completely, well, that's not true. Most of the channels have a very distinct vibe, and they're so different from one another. Now, you do have, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 streamers that all kind of sound alike and have the same energy and vibration and all that. But that's bound to happen, and that's just natural. But I was watching a VTuber who I really, really enjoyed. My friend introduced me to her, and she was playing Genshin, and she never stopped talking the whole time. She just talked and talked and talked and talked and talked and talked and talked, much like I do, but like more intensely than I do, and it didn't stop. And I thought, she's got to be exhausted after this. Like, that sounds exhausting. she was thoroughly entertaining. And I found myself completely into it and like just rooting for her and loving it, and it was great. And I suffered from that comparison twinge for a hot second, and I thought, how am I going to get that kind of energy? Am I going to have to go buy energy drinks? Is that what I need to be doing? And I caught myself, which is an improvement. And so I checked out a couple other tubers, streamers, and I noticed that they're not all like that. There are some that are like that, very chatty, but there are some that like sit and drink a glass of wine and don't say a fucking word, and they have hundreds of people watching them, which, you know, I think is incredible. And that made me realize that the important thing, and what I think people are really looking for when they look to these streams and look for streamers and everything, because, you know, I grew up in an analog world. I didn't grow up on the internet. The internet was invented, you know, as I was growing up, more or less. And it's fascinating to me. There's a paradigm shift in how they view the world, and how people younger than me and generations younger than me, how the lens that they see things through and operate through. And it's so vastly different from how I do it. And so far I've found really wonderful people on my channel that are willing to sort of share, you know, with one another. Ooh, I scored a drop. And we're willing to kind of share our different cultures with one another. And I may not necessarily love a cartoon that someone else loves, but they're willing to share it with me, and I'm willing to share my love of perhaps Marilyn Monroe with, you know, I shared with a Gen Zer today, and I almost said it as a joke, but then I thought, okay, this is actually probably appropriate. I was like, have you heard of Marilyn Monroe? When we were chatting in our Discord, which you should join, by the way. We don't have a huge group, but we'd love to have more people. Just a small, friendly Discord group. Have you heard of someone named Marilyn Monroe? And they were like, I've heard that name, is kind of what it sounded like through the screen to me. And that completely blew my mind, because I grew up with her. No, I didn't grow up with her because she was in the 40s and 50s. I grew up with a very common understanding with everyone around me that she was a household name. She was a sex symbol. She was a symbol of success and beauty, and she redefined how we approach beauty in film, and she redefined sexuality for women in America, and opened up so many eyes and made such a huge paradigm shift in the culture. And she was so instrumental in that. And perhaps it's because I had my own trek through the entertainment industry, and so through education or whatever, she was a part of that education, and so I know all about her. I also just got obsessed with her because her life is just fascinating and so interesting. But it almost hurt. I almost had a painful feeling when my friend was like, "Yeah, I kind of know who that is," and it wasn't that it hurt my feelings because what do I care? I felt bad for them that they were missing out on such an important part of Americana history and someone who has inspired so many of the artists that I know these people are following and interested in these days.
Good roll. All right.
So, a little bit of a dialogue with myself, a little bit of a monologue, late night monologue. But it was very interesting, and I'll continue to keep an eye on it, on that type of dynamic, and I'll see. I'm not trying to force material to my younger Discord friends or anything like that. But I'll share stuff, casually. They're sharing things casually with me, like anime that I know nothing about. I've got some Discord friends that feel comfortable enough to sort of share their love of anime with me, and I don't get anime. I don't love anime. I don't even particularly like it. I don't understand it. I can't follow the story or the plot, but they're so into it and they love it so much that's what I'm intrigued by, and that's what I want to get to know more about. So you find things to connect you with other people. It's very interesting. And I've also noticed this is probably one of the most, if not most, fascinating things, is that most of the people in my Discord, or I should say our Discord, because I run it with Spartacus, who is a very different personality than me, and she plays like Star Wars games, and she's very engineer brain, and she's an activist. I tend to be very passive and an observer, and I tend to be the guy that likes to put his head down and do the work. And she is a front lines. A lot of powerful women in my life are. She is a frontline woman, out there saying it, doing it, being it, which I am so impressed by. And it's interesting. So we're kind of trying to do this Discord server with my nutty Genshin crowd, because the Genshin crowd is just nutty, and her lovely Star Wars crowd, who are also logical and so intelligent, and they've got such a great community, but I don't at the moment see any overlap between the two communities, and I don't see how or where that could happen. So it's almost, I'm taking it on as a challenge almost. It would take time, something like this. It's like getting oil and water to play nicely. But, we do have beautiful works of art that are made out of oil and water. If you've ever seen those little, glass aquarium, if you will, and it's filled with oil and water, and you can move it back and forth, and it looks like ocean waves. So it can be done. You can make beautiful things with two things that don't seem incompatible at first. Wow, I'm really sort of just like meandering, aren't I? Okay, let's do a little Genshin. I'm gonna do a little bit of the storyline, I think, and let me do a little stream marker that says add stream marker with thing. Monologue over. Gameplay starting. I'm adding these. I haven't. Oh, I need to go plug this laptop in. I haven't quite gotten to the point where I'm churning out any sort of clips or TikToks or things like that. I will be, believe you me. When I put my mind to something, I will have a TikTok that is hotter than ice. I will have a Snapchat that is amazing, all of that stuff. But I take my sweet time learning new things. I'll be right back. I just need to go grab a cord.
Do you hate increasing the font size on your phone to see text messages? Is reading a book in bed becoming more difficult? Verilux progressive eyeglass lenses eliminate
I don't read in bed anymore
issues that are the result
because
of
I don't
presbyopia.
have
That's why they're
physical
the #1
books.
optometrist and optician
I
recommended
have
progressive
lots of
lenses in the
digital
world.
books.
Visit Verilux.com today to book an eye
Digital
exam with your
books.
local Essilor expert. Verilux progressive lenses. See no limits.
However, this is going to take a second. However, the digital books shine very bright lights in your eyes, and so are not quite so prone to good sleep. I don't really know how to work this light. We're going to assume that I did that correctly. There we go, and this little useless little light that I've jerry-rigged onto the back of my chair. I think it gives a nice little glow effect on the wall behind me, which kind of highlights, you know, the face and all that. And it's so janky. But yeah. Right, and I've got these lights.
Need me to come up with some for you?
Let me make sure that my stream info is correct, because I keep doing tags and they keep deleting my tags because I'm doing the multi-stream. And when you multi-stream, you know, it just kind of overwrites tags. So let's see, what did I do here? English drops enabled, AMA, so I'll answer any question. C6, because people seem to either be thrilled or furious that I do that with my characters. Playing with viewers, although I don't, it's late, so unless they're European or have insomnia like I currently do, probably won't be. I don't know about anime. because, yeah, it's kind of an anime game, but achievement hunting. We are doing backseating allowed. All the way down to the musical playlist.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Backseating allowed. The alphabet and safe space. It's very important to me that this is a safe space. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have one more tag that I'm allowed to use. Let's do 100, because I like to get like, I'm a completionist, which doesn't,
I got a new letter from an
there's got to be a different word for that. That's in the bucket with moist. There we go. All right, I updated my tags. Well, hopefully that will help us reach a few more people. I would absolutely love to get some more people in the Discord. I think it would be a blast. Just obsessively checking my audio setup. Okay, so it's only been 30 minutes, and now I'm ready to play. Sometimes it takes me a bit longer than that. Ooh, interestingly enough, I don't think that light is as strong as it was.
Navigating the world's a whole lot easier with
When I had it plugged into USB 3. It's plugged into USB 2 now, and it seems to be not as bright. Ooh, flames. All right, that's interesting. I mean, it makes perfect sense, you know, voltage. But another thing I've noticed about the Gen Zs and the Millennials is that they're far more developed than I was, or I would even venture to say my generation was at their age. Far more developed, I think. And I think in a good way, a very good way. There are things that my generation cared about that absolutely doesn't matter. And I love that some of these new generations
I got a new letter from an informant.
are able to identify what really matters and what really doesn't. Not all the time. It's not a monolith. But from these circles that I'm running in and the people I'm running into, I'm seeing some lovely things like that. So, mon frères, let's get going. I think we'll do storyline first. There we go. What else can I check volume on before I get serious? No, seriously, when I get my workflow down, chat activity panel, check that out. Oh, here we go. Okay, this is a new thing we can do, including the chat activity panel. Creators who have VODs enabled can now track chat activity from recent streams and stream summary with the new chat activity panel. Oh yes, I did see this earlier. Highlight video. Yeah, what I'm looking for is I really want to see an easier way to I want to see an easier way to get highlights from my gameplay. You know, like 15 seconds, 30 seconds, 20 seconds, 22 seconds, doesn't matter. Something short like that. Little bite-sized nuggets. And they do actually have services and thingies that can do that for like Valorant or, you know, other games that are PUBG, a little more popular with certain crowds. I gotta watch those ums. I think it's only a matter of time before they get to Genshin. For example, I don't know if I'm explaining this well, but what you can do is kind of hook up an account to your, let's say, Hoyoverse account, and it watches your streams as you're on Twitch or YouTube or whatever, and when it detects an in-game like hot moment, like, oh, that fight had a lot of activity in it, or you just beat a really tough boss or something, it automatically snaps like a 20-second video of it, and throws it into a repository that you can get to by going to a web page. And then all you have to do is like click a button and it sends it to TikTok, it sends it to Snapchat, it sends it to Instagram Reels, it sends it to Facebook, it sends it to Twitter. Ridiculous, right? But it takes a lot of work out of it. And especially when you're doing ventures like this, any sort of automation is quite welcome. Is mucho bienvenido. I know what I did. Okay. Anything on the phone, because every time I stream, I completely ignore my phone for the entire stream. Not just some of it, just the entire stream. So we'll set that there. I get a notification. It will alert me, hopefully. Oh, and I got my cute little thing. My cute little, what do we call it? This Cloud Retainer's demasked device. I'm still so bummed that I never got the little paper doll.
Number one optometrist and optician recommended progressive lenses in the world. Visit Verilux.com today to book an eye exam with your local Essilor expert. Verilux progressive lenses. See no limits.
I should have been playing since 2020. I didn't start playing Genshin until 2021. And I'm just double checking my stream because it looks like this stream died. Let's see if it died Twitch wide. This might be that I thought I might be paying for thinking that I was smarter than the system earlier. That often happens to me.
Navigating the world's a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to conquer some for you?
I'll tell you what, when it does that, it's a little trick that I do. Because I'm trying to avoid sending out multiple notifications to people. So I have a little trick that sometimes just kind of reboots the stream. Oh, it's fine. I love this song. It's fine. I love this song. Excellent. Okay, and you still have my tags. The cool thing is Twitch is starting to, and yeah, Twitch drama, whatever. I'm not that into Twitch enough to know anything about it or have it affect me at all. Because right now I'm just doing Twitch for my friends. It's a small group. I'd love to have like a big Twitch audience. I think that'd be great. But right now this is a hobby. A hobby is something you pay for. A job is something that pays you. So it's not a job yet. Oh, you poor old Mac computer. I know you're having trouble. It's my monitor computer. Here we go. It's okay. You're okay. Okay, cool. And to be honest, now that I'm thinking about it, I really need to stop promising people that I play video games when I stream, because I get so distracted. I really need to start saying things like, sometimes I play video games. Sometimes I remember that I have Genshin open in this window over here. All right, now I've got my light sync going, which is, because I have Philips Hue light bulbs, not a ton, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, and there you can download for Windows a program that will sync it to whatever game you're playing, or movie, or whatever, and it's really cool. I'm into it. Like, totally. All right, let's get this story going. Oh man, do I love this like little tool you can use to just get, instead of having to chop wood, just kind of gathers it for you. How lovely is that? One of my favorite phrases from the illustrious Ina Garten, otherwise known as the Barefoot Contessa. She always ends everything with a question. How delicious is that? How easy is that? I don't love the patriarchal values that she kind of promotes. But she's not super gross about it. And, you know, she's can do her own thing. Okay, Anchor, you're not doing what you keep saying you're going to do. Yes, I am. I'm going to Gandharva. Gandharvaville. Oh man, I need to do like a mouth warm up before that. What was I going to say? Yeah, okay, so Leoa, I wanted to show you this real quick. I maxed the statues. I just think this was cool. And so it's interesting because there's different rewards for different reputation levels, obviously, but in the different countries in Genshin, the different lands, you have different benefits that you get from maxing out statues and such. So like this, and you can see it's got this lovely gold ring. And because of that, I was able to go to, I don't know if I'll be able to find it quickly enough. But I'll see if I can find it in like, you know, a hot second. I was able to buy like 14 new recipes, collect 14 brand new recipes that were all local specialty dishes that I did not have access to before. They would not sell them to me. They would not even show them to me. So that made me a happy boy. Okay, well, it's around here somewhere. There's a guy that sells recipes. I'll make a guide or something. When I start doing stuff like that. I don't know if I'll ever make guides, honestly. But it wouldn't shock me if I did one day.
Need me to come up with some for you? 65% of siblings in the foster care system are separated due to the lack of homes. National Youth Advocate Program believes families belong together.
All right,
Safety
I want.
concerns arise and youth need a temporary home. We are committed to keeping
I am going to
siblings
turn
together.
up
Start your foster care
this
journey with us today.
volume.
Are you ready to open your heart and home? We will help you get started today when you
On
visit
the Genshin?
fostercareinfo.org.
Paimon coming in! Paimon coming in! Is this level okay? Can you hear Paimon?
It's better. It's better. You'd be shocked how difficult it is to balance my Vox, the game music, or whatever music I'm playing, the game combat sounds, people talking in Discord, because sometimes I have Discord friends on here. It's quite involved. I love this song. I just love the unapologetic, like, beat. It's like, I'm not in a hurry. In Darberville. Okay, this is over where Cole lives. Poor Cole, who, I mean, she does not have an easy career. I have yet to meet someone who likes her. All right, where are we going? Where are we going? West. We're going west. So I started watching the new Netflix movie Blonde. You know, continuing my conversation about Marilyn Monroe earlier. I started watching the Netflix show Blonde, or movie, I should say, starring the exquisite Ana de Armas. And the movie is all over the place, as it's supposed to be, because it is... Joyce Carol Oates wrote the original book, and it was meant to be, from my understanding, it was meant to be an artist's interpretation of Marilyn's interpretation of how Marilyn experienced her life. So it's abstract by a magnitude of 2. You know, it's removed. And it's non-linear. It's very metaphoric. It's very, you know, as one of my family members put it, woo-woo out there. And you can either get past that part of it or not. I happen to enjoy that type of stuff. Some people don't. Perfectly understandable. But one thing that I do not think can be denied is the absolute talent and beautiful artistry and beautiful work that Ana de Armas does, capturing Marilyn Monroe. And she's come the closest of any actress. And I consider myself an expert on who can really capture Marilyn Monroe's vibe and who can't. And up until this point, the winner in my book was Michelle Williams when she did My Week with Marilyn. Now it is, to take nothing away from Michelle Williams' brilliant performance, Ana de Armas took it a step further. I'll tell you one little secret, and hopefully there's an actress watching that's going to play Marilyn one day and understands this. Marilyn didn't talk in her baby voice all the time, okay? She didn't talk to other people like this. You know what I mean? Like, she had a vulgar sailor's mouth. She cussed like a sailor. You know, not as extreme as like Lucille Ball, but the on-screen persona was vastly different from when the cameras were off. You know, she was a very modern woman. She was so far past her time. To, you know, amongst so many other things. And I'm waiting for the actress to be able to portray that part of Marilyn, the part that comes out when nobody's watching. And it seems like, you know, there's scenes where no one's around and it's just Marilyn in the scene, but it's almost as if the camera acts as, you know, an observer. And since there is an observer, it must be Marilyn and not Norma Jean. A bit of an abstract, esoteric thought there, but it makes sense to me. So I'd like an actress to find that part of Marilyn. If it never happens, great. I will scream Ana de Armas till the cows come home. And let everyone know that she's the best. Is it really that late? Has the day restarted?
I will have order.
See, I messed my my sleep schedule up because I had like full-on insomnia last night and didn't sleep at all. And then I did get a little bit of sleep during the day today. So, you know, I don't really believe in catch-up sleep, but or like a sleep deficit that you can renew. But it helped a little bit. I was grumpy all day. This has happened to me before. Stop with the Anchor. This has happened to me before. And it takes me at least a couple days to reset my circadian rhythm, my biological clock. So I expect I'll probably be streaming late night for a couple days, probably. But that's always interesting because that's typically when I tend to meet people from over there, you know? I say that endearingly. My friends from Asia and Europe, and get to sort of get the down low on what's going on over there sometimes. Sometimes I just want this to be a dude, even though I don't love that I'm just another white dude playing video games on the internet. It is what it is for right now. It is a place, it is an escape. It's, you know, a place that we can make whatever we want as a community, and we could make it, you know, a place where all we do is win. And then we can get back to the news in the real world, you know, in the morning. Absolute just thought vomit. Just falling out of my brain onto the plate, served up to you with garnish. So from that interesting monologue, as one of my favorite yoga instructors tells me, take what you need, leave what you don't. Which I've found to be immensely useful in day-to-day interactions. Particularly when people give you unasked for advice, which I have a very strong tendency to do, but it's because I was raised like my I have a family member that always gives unasked for advice. Always. And it's most of the time it's good advice, to be quite honest, to be fair. Most of the time it's good advice, but it's unasked for. And that's just rude. 00 rude. Oh, and I think my Discord friends made fun of my age tonight. I don't know. I think they did it in a loving, endearing way, so it's fine. But I had one of those moments where I didn't get the joke, and I thought, "Is this at my expense?" So I had to find a careful approach to responding to it. Because you don't want to seem like you're in the dark. You know what I mean?
This is order.
Quietly now. Busted.
Well, I think we may have lost our stream officially.
Gotcha. Let's nip that in the butt.
Why am I throwing dendro at a dendro thing? My goodness, Anchor, you gotta pay attention.
Take it easy.
Okay, did we kind of clear that out? Good. Alright, this will give me a chance to check up on my dear sweet monitors, which seem to be absolutely in a panic.
Navigating the
Network errors here, network errors there. It's totally because I thought I was outsmarting the bitrate. Yeah. Okay, you can still hear me. The music's a little banging, but
good roll.
you know, quite honestly, I don't think anybody's watching. If you've been here before, you know I don't look at how many people are here. There's maybe one person watching, maybe zero. So it probably doesn't matter. And if there are more than that, and it's a problem for someone, I figure someone will tell me. They usually do in the past. They usually have in the past. Ooh. There's a thingy. Okay. Noise. I've been really into this like EDM dubstep stuff recently because to my ear, for some reason, it's almost like ASMR a bit. There's something about the quality, perhaps, of the audio that just gives me that little ASMR tingle. You know, I don't mind it. All right, what am I doing? Food. I have a billet. I have a claymore billet. Oh, I might be able to make one. I got a new sword that was like really difficult to get in Inazuma, and it was extremely hidden. I persevered, and I did get that. I do want to say real quick, my heart goes out to everyone in Florida and anyone in, you know, Georgia or the Carolinas that may be affected right now. I saw some of that, and
The value of knowledge.
all of my love is going out to those people. Yeah, that stopped me dead in my tracks, you know. All you gotta do is think about that stuff for a second. So, you know, I don't want to bring the stream down because, as I was saying before, this is perhaps
Right there.
the type of thing we need an escape from, but maybe not. Maybe that's the wrong answer. You know what? We're gonna find the answer together. All right, let's go ahead and.
A blonde-haired traveler and a floating fairy. We've got you all right.
What did you
Take a
call
look
me?
around. You've fallen right into our trap.
Are you mercenaries from the Corps of 30? Did you come here to arrest us?
Corps of 30? We're nothing like those government lapdogs who don't even get scraps for their work. We are an elite brigade that commands the highest commission rate in all of Sumeru. We're here on the orders of a client known only as the Outcast.
I wonder who the outcast is.
An outcast from the academia?
Sounds like the doctor. Il Dottore, which is Italian. So I imagine we're going to be, with Fontaine being like France, apparently. The feeling we're either going to get Italy after that, or it's going to be like a France-Italy combination.
But why wouldn't the doctor just send the Fatui after us?
Local mercenaries might have an edge over the Fatui. That's right. They know their turf.
Still wasting time on idle chit-chat. We'll shut you up soon enough. Get them!
You're up, traveler!
Oh, shit. Haha, I threw my glitter in your face, and now you can't see.
Order guide you.
That is Tanari's saving grace in my book, is that he throws a glitter bomb at people, and that's like his thing. Because other than that, he's, I would say, an acquired taste. I'm starting to be okay and like using him and understanding his kit a little more.
Quietly now. Gotcha.
But, you know, they did not make him, in my opinion,
Things are about to get dicey.
easy to learn.
It isn't over yet! Here comes reinforcements!
Not reinforcements. Not more of these.
Quietly now. Busted.
As you wish, Ming.
That was pretty rough. Is that what elite mercenaries are like?
Probably won't be long before we see more of them.
Yeah, looks like we'll have to keep our guards up. But this doctor guy seems like a pretty tough opponent. He knew exactly where to set up an ambush. Did he predict that we would try to find Kainari?
Could be.
Going up against smart people is tough. Anyway, let's keep going.
Puppy dogs. I caught a whole bunch of cats in this game earlier today, and I also found like an island where all you do is feed cats, and there's like a ruler cat that is like forcing humans to carve a cat statue for them, and it's the most amazing part of this game. It's incredible. Because I try not to read spoilers. I don't read the wikis. I don't know like what does what or whatever. I like to figure it out on my own. So I'm excited to see this like cat thing. I'll do like a whole stream about it, but not now because I'm trying to work on. I said I'm going to do this, so we're going to do this. So we're going to do this main storyline. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Sag, hi, buddy. Wiggling tail. Take good care of the doggy squad. Yeah. Aw, a dog gave me roses. Well, you know, the dogs are really the ones that take care of the people. Now, I don't want to take care of the dogs. I'm a dog person, but I'm not a dog caretaker. I'm a cat person, and I'm a cat caretaker. Mostly because they're just so freaking
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see
sufficient.
Tourist spots, I have a few references.
They actually get kind of annoyed if you start to bother them. Charity event. Gaze from. All right, let's just continue what we're doing. How is this pronounced? Johan, Ann, Johanan, Yonan. I bet that's how you say it. Yeah, we were confused by the spores and the green glitter as well. You Aramite mercenary. Flame main. Okay, I don't think he's giving us any important information. All right, here's Rudaba. Her friends call her Rutabaga. Hello, are you a Vanara? Maybe. I helped them save their land. Let me ask you a few questions. Well, who are you? Let's introduce myself. Oh, yeah, autoplay. Autoplay, but I have slow. Amerta means biology. Autoplay I find to be slow. Alright, she's looking for a bodyguard. Alright, I didn't get much from that, but that's alright.
I think I'll start with these questions.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth.
These boots are
And
made
those
for
that come
walking.
across Lior tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
Looks like we may have lost sound again.
I think I'll start with these questions.
Patience while I double check. This is also a benefit of doing streams late at night. I feel less self-conscious about glitch hunting.
Osmanthus wine tastes
If
the
you
same
will.
as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
For the next interview, I think I'll start with these questions.
Yes, refresh page. Yes. Still there, Anchor? Still there? Oh, yeah, nice. Loud and clear.
I think I'll start
Where do you
with
want
these
to go
questions.
next? If you'd like to see Lior's
Loud and
I have a few
clear.
references.
Let's get this a little closer. You poor laptop. I've had this Mac laptop over here for like 10 years and it
Wine
is
tastes the same as I remember.
on its way out.
But where are those who share the memory?
You think I should get these tattooed on my face permanently? I actually think that might look kind of cute. All right. That's auspicious. I'm trying to get rid of my ums. Life is comfortable. No, get me back to the city, please.
Do you hate increasing the font size on your phone to see text messages?
Nothing wrong
Is
with
reading a book in bed becoming more difficult?
non-cities. Just get me back to one, please.
And low light issues that are the result of presbyopia. That's why they're the #1 optometrist
Researcher,
and
yeah,
caught up, lenses in the world.
caught up in
Visit
competition.
Verilux.com today to book an eye exam with your local Essilor expert. Verilux Progressive Lenses. See no limits.
Forest rangers are civil servants too. If anybody wants me to read the dialogue, I can do that. I can even do it in character voices. That's just not my default. Alright, I've been invited to stay a few days by Here's Nazarene, Forest Ranger. Ooh, that's a pretty name, Nazarene. Sounds like Nazarene. Keon. Oh, he's blind. Doesn't mean you can't be any help to me. Bear, baked, crunchy, cinnamon, organic apple chips. They're okay. $60 calories, which is not bad. Little high on the carbs. Little high on the sugar. It's got what? 11 grams of sugar. That's more than I usually eat in snacks. And I have these are my favorite. My Metamucil Fiber Thins. Cinnamon spice. 100 calories for the whole pack. And you get some truly awesome dietary fiber. Because I guarantee you 98 to 99 to 99.9% of the population does not get an appropriate amount of fiber. Oh, I might have a poll. Oh, to catch you up, if you're just coming into the stream or if you're new to me or whatever, I did polls the other night. So, and I got 2 new characters. I got
Goats are made for
Sino, C0, and I got Candace, C3. So we're very happy about that. We have some more polls coming up in the future. So we're going to see how far we can get. I'm going to go...
Osmanthus wine tastes the
It is
same.
5:30. All right, I'm going to go do a quick morning sun salutation to wake me up just a bit, and I'll be right back.
If you'd like to see Leroy's tourist spots, I have a few references. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
Our recent catch was great. We definitely have enough for a grand feast.
Almost done.
5 dusk birds.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Lior tend to stay a while, so it is where many things come to settle.
So, some of my favorite streamers that I watch, they do this thing where they are, they're affiliates or, above, what have you. And you have the ability to spend, you can like earn bubbles by watching them for 2 hours, and then you can spend 500 bubbles to have them do 20 push-ups. And I totally want to do that because I have a really hard time exercising and being physical. Like my cardio level is, like, according to Apple, dangerously low. So I'm always looking for fun ways to engage myself in a little more physical activity. I should change my name to So pretty soon here, if I make affiliate, which I don't care. In fact, what I don't love about it is that commercials start to get into the picture. But it does open up some like fun stuff that your chat can do.
Definitely have enough for a grand feast this time.
So I'd like to do that.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
I finally
But where are those
hit
who
all of the
share
requirements,
memory?
except for I need 4 more viewers or followers. And then I'll be affiliate.
Our recent catch was great.
And from there, I should be able to like issue out bubbles. And y'all can make me do pull-ups and stuff like that. And we can all do them together. Wouldn't that be fun? Find Tainari.
Our recent catch was great. Definitely
Well,
have enough for a grand feast this time.
ooh, Master Chef. Ashpazi. I like that name. I mean, to be quite honest with you, considering Tanari is like the forest ranger, I doubt that I'm going to be able to just go find them. I mean, maybe, but we'll see. Okay, this poor laptop is on its last legs. I'd like some fresh meat. Mushroom hodgepodge. These are great little vendors that you find just in the most random places. Oh, I know I shouldn't stick my finger in my eye, but I do it anyways.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across you. So it is where many things come to see. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
But yeah, we're getting to the point where, like, this poor computer is not even connecting to internet, like, consistently. I think, like, the Wi-Fi protocols are
Every journey has its final day. Don't
getting too advanced. My temperature keeps fluctuating, so I apologize that I'm like, well, I guess I don't apologize, but like that's why I'm
Osmanthus wine
constantly
tastes the same as I remember.
taking clothes off and putting
But
clothes
where are
back on.
those who share the memory?
Hot then cold, then hot then cold. I think it's a thyroid issue. We'll see. Was there anything else that Ashpazi might be able to help us with? Yes, he can cook and he can hunt. Isn't that amazing? I have a feeling if Tanari doesn't want to be found, he ain't gonna be found. Farbod. There's Colette.
Oh, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What are you two doing back here? Kale, it's nice to see you again. Are you doing all right? To be honest, I'm not doing too well. My Elazar has been progressing at a faster rate lately. I'm finding it harder to complete more intricate tasks. As a result, Master Tainari is taking me off the patrol schedule. He will only allow me to stay here and coordinate other people's tasks. Oh, Kale.
It seems that curing Raminsul is our only chance. I've already forgotten who that is, unfortunately.
We're here to talk to him. Oh, Master Tainari? He just left the Avidia Forest a little while ago. He was headed to Party's DI. He left? What? Isn't Tainari always saying that he never wants to leave the Avidia Forest? He even turned down the Sage's invitation. I thought it was weird too. Master Tainari always prioritizes his work as a forest watcher above everything. He almost never leaves his post. He left in a hurry this time, though.
Do you hate increasing the font size on your phone to see text?
He didn't give a
messages? Is
reason?
reading a book in bed
No,
becoming more
I
difficult.
only found out that he
Verilux
left through a
progressive
message
eyeglass
he left
lenses
behind.
eliminate blurry
He
vision
also
and
made
low
sure to
light
delegate
issues
all his
that are the
tasks using
result
a
of
schedule.
presbyopia. That's why they're the #1 optometrist
reason
in
such a
vision
hurry?
recommended progressive
I
lenses
guess he
in the
had
world.
something
Visit
urgent to take care of.
Verilux.com today to book an eye exam with your local
Master
Essilor
Tainari
expert.
originally studied in the
Verilux
Amorta
progressive
Darshan of
lenses.
the
See
Academia.
no limits.
And Partis DI is something like the Amorta's research base. Many rare shrubs and grasses have been planted there for research. I know that before he became a forest watcher, Master Tainari once spent a long time conducting research at Partis DI. A research base, huh? Gotta wonder what kind of research Tainari just decided to work on all of a sudden. Oh, we don't have a lot of time, so let's go look for him at Partis DI.
Please take care of yourself, Kolai.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm used to living with Elazar by now. If you run into Master Tainari, please send him my regards. Got it. Will do. See you later, Kale.
You know what? We're just gonna assume that everything's working properly because I can't with that monitor anymore. Oh, and did I do this thing again that I always do? Yes, I did. I forgot to put I need a quarter jar. Every time I say I'm gonna put a quarter in. I'm gonna mail a check out to all my viewers. Is that what you call people on Twitch? Viewers? Why do I act like I don't know any of this? Because I don't look it up. I learn it as I go. And that's not just a product of being lazy. It actually sticks with me better when I learn things that way.
Wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those
Fun
who
fact.
share the memory?
Well, now that that's in performance mode and has freed up a huge amount of resources, maybe I can get this little buster over here to work.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Lior tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
I'm telling you though, I'm about to go make some coffee. And I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen if I do that. I'm going to have a cup of coffee. I'm going to go bonkers. And then I'm going to fall asleep and sleep in the middle of the day like I did yesterday.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
I'm okay with that. My work schedule does allow for that amount of flexibility, which is amazing. And I'm so thankful that my work lets me do that. Here, let's restart you because like legit this computer like can't even load Google properly. Okay, let me put this on a quick pause.
Osmanthus wine
Because there's like 4 things that I'd like to do.
But where are those who share the memory?
And rather than trick you into thinking I'm going to be playing Genshin, I'll just be straight up and tell you I'm going to go get that coffee started. I'm going to go find the appropriate long sleeve something to wear, which I think I know exactly what I want to do. Maybe a Gatorade or a water or something. And I'm going to put the
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I.
and I'm going to put the BRB.
But where are those who
BRB.
share the memory? Every journey has its final days. Don't rush. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
I have the most ridiculously huge collection of hoodies. It's really remarkable.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while, so it is where many things come to settle.
I feel like I heard this song on the radio, so I'm not sure why it's in the free to play section, but I'm not complaining.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Another interesting thing that I'm noticing about streaming is the more that I do it, and a lot of this, like, nobody needs me to say because it's intrinsic to the learning process and practicing. But the more I'm finding my authentic, actual voice that I use IRL from day to day.
I'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots. I have a few references.
So I have a little bit of anxiety that people aren't going to be so into, like,
Osmanthus wine.
I don't know, because I can't stand listening to myself. I know a couple people that are like that, and I'm one of those people. So I don't know. I figure if I'm just authentic, which is not the easiest thing in the world to be if you weren't raised that way. You know, there's a fear that won't be accepted. And I come from a long, long history of being a black sheep. And so I've got, I don't know if I'd call them triggers, but, you know, I've got sensitivities, stuff like that.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth, and those that come across Liyue.
Go back to live gameplay.
So it is where many things come to settle.
Performance mode. I think with that performance mode we'll be fine. Moving forward.
I need to move, sick to me. Dogs on the loose, Zionist. My brain's and bruised, I can't see. It says tell me the
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory?
I don't really know who this guy is, but I'm like obsessed. Yeah.
This is order.
All right. How does combat sound with the talking and with the music? About 5 seconds to catch up. Oh, perfect.
Want a break from the ads? Too bad. Anyways, starting September 16th, the Nightmare Manor will be opening on Fridays and Saturdays until October 29th, from 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. in September and 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. in October. Due to the recent hardships regarding the world and the economy, admission will not be changing at all, and is still $17 or $15.
Right, this is Cole's house.
As well. Now back to your
There's
music
some
or
sort
opera.
of flower thing achievement here, and I'm pretty confident that I did that a while ago and forgot about it. And I tried to do a guide on it the other day and couldn't figure it out. So
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a...
we're going to Party Style. Oh, this like, God, I love the architecture in Sumeru. It's so beautiful. Naida! Oh, I shouldn't have used her real name.
Thank goodness you're okay. We were so worried about you.
You are Naida, right?
Hey, this was supposed to be a touching reunion, but you're ruining the moment. Actually, it's very smart of the traveler to be wary of me right now. After all, the doctor has shown that his technology can apparently even control human minds. Plus, it's not like you could have known what happened after we split up and I was facing the doctor by myself. Even a pool of stagnant water after a torrential storm can occasionally pass as a patch of sky. Paimon feels like only the real Nahida.
I like the proverbs they always give us to take home with us. I don't know why they don't send those to us in email blasts. Paimon feels like the only real Nahida could come up with such an obscure analogy. I believe you, but I know a couple people that could also do
I
that.
wasn't trying to win your trust or anything. All I wanted was to clarify my point. Well, we understand that point now. Please, Nahida, tell us more about what happened. Are those poor people all right? When you left, I was still in the middle of restoring everyone's minds. Thankfully, when the doctor mentioned depositing information into the subconscious, he didn't mean engraving information into their minds.
That's good. All right, let me grab a mug of coffee while this is on pause. And then we will continue. As I try to make my way. The problem is I put this janky light on the back of this chair. Long arms. Long arms. There we go. I'm getting this figured out, this corner area, bit by bit.
Instead, he did something closer to creating hallucinations. That was still within my power to fix. Luckily, I managed to finish my restorations and mind jump away from him just as he was about to capture me. What a relief. The doctor sure pulled out some hidden cards, but good thing we had Nahida with us. I wouldn't be relieved just yet. I gave away my true identity when I restored everyone's minds, which means we've lost another one of our trump cards. Also, the doctor is already an expert at modifying Akasha terminals. Maybe it's only a matter of time until he captures my consciousness inside the Akasha. Would that mean you'd no longer be able to jump between minds? Then how do we stop him? He's still at the academia, so it's possible he already started messing with the Akasha.
We need to hurry. Man of
Feels like he's
few words.
toying with us. What a nasty piece of work. Plus, the doctor's combat ability alone is apparently enough to make him worthy of being number 2 of the Fatui. We shouldn't give up hope just yet. Let's try to find another way to attack this problem. Actually, Nahida, how did you know we were trying to get to Party's DI? Have you been waiting for us? Yes, I have. I can see the traveler's elemental energy, so I deduced your destination by looking at the direction you were moving in. You didn't come here for sightseeing, right? Did you find any leads? We're looking for a scholar we know. His name is Tainari, and the sages once tried to reach out to him. Why don't you come inside with us and see what we can find? Okay. Let's just hope we won't get him into trouble.
I need some ibuprofen. None left in my bag, so I'm gonna have to. I don't take ibuprofen very often these days. But with this like insomnia stuff, my eyes hurt, my head hurts, my brain hurts. And yoga, water is not fixing it. So we're going with coffee and pills.
It is you! Ah! The voice! It's Hypatia!
Long time no see.
What a pleasant surprise! It's so nice to see the two of you again.
Who's this? She's a scholar we met in the Avidia Forest. When we last saw each other, she was still training in the... what's it called? Satyavada life? Oh, I see.
That's right, we're old friends. You've come at just the right time. Ever since I've come here, hardly anyone has even talked to me.
Hypatia, you're way too excited about this. Actually, for you to leave the Avidia Forest means... you're not in training anymore? Wait, no. Did you already finish your training and reach Paripurna life?
What do you think? My consciousness has already managed to make contact with the divine.
You did it! Congratulations!
You are truly amazing. And you too.
It's so exhilarating to share this sublime joy with others at long last. When my consciousness made contact with the gods, What a supreme and unparalleled experience that was!
That sounds incredible!
Actually, we're here for Tainari.
Oh, alright. Actually, please wait. I haven't forgotten my promise to you. Remember? I promised to help you understand what you saw from Irminsul once I gained deeper insights. My current self has not only gained true insight, but I can even help you establish a direct connection to the consciousness of the divine.
You can do that?
Aha! I found it. It was in with the travel first aid kit. Do you believe her, Naida?
I've never heard of anything like that, but if you want to give it a try, I'll do my best to protect your consciousness during the process.
Hold on. I brought some spirit borneo with me. This is still a crucial part of the ceremony.
We're using that incense again?
All right now. Hold my hand. I'll help you establish a pathway to connect your consciousness.
Okay.
Ready?
I don't know about that tree. Ooh, what's this?
It took 3 betrayals for me to finally understand. The world is just an elaborate tapestry of lies. My fury will never be quelled. The first to betray me was a god. My creator. My mother. Valuing strength above all, she saw no worth in me and I was discarded. The second was a human. My family. My friend. Consumed by fear, he saw me as an abomination. The third was one exactly like me. A hope for the future. A fledgling barely out of the nest.
Such beautiful animation.
Powerless before his mortality, he broke his promise to me. Humans, they can't be trusted. And the gods fill me with pure loathing. So I said good riddance. I denounced the world and laugh in its face. My chest will never again be defiled by worldly filth. I will scrub away every last trace of human emotion. Then it will be empty, a blank slate, and ready to receive a supreme gnosis, brimming with pure divinity.
Is that Scaramouche?
There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief. Your era is coming to an end.
Yes, purple eyes.
What was that?
Scaramouche, Scaramouche, can you do the fandango? 150 points to anyone who can name that song. This is neither the Greater Lord's consciousness nor King Deshret's consciousness. No, this is some power-hungry child.
Everything matches what we know about him. But how is he connected to the divine consciousness that Hypatia was talking about?
You saw it, right? You felt it, right? Such a majestic god! Such a noble will! Such sublime emotion! Alas, shame. If only that which beats within my chest wasn't a filthy mortal heart. Oh, great and merciful God, please grant me forgiveness and salvation.
Do you understand now? I'm afraid this is no Puripurna life, but rather...
Wake up, Hypatia.
Why are you so mean to me? Why is everyone hiding from me? I found divine wisdom. Shouldn't I receive praise and honor? Haven't I uncovered that light in the darkness?
Hypatia?
That's how I always thought everything should be. Wait. Have I already lost my mind?
Perhaps.
Wait, something isn't right.
Don't worry about her. Or do. I figured she would just like turn into a beast mode. Huh. Very ominous.
Okay, we finally lost him. Are you okay, Nahida? Wait, no. Something feels different. You're back!
Oh, the Traveler's back?
It's me.
Nahida was controlling your body for a while. It seemed like she jumped over to you as an emergency measure right before the Catherine puppet was destroyed. After that, Tainari heard the commotion and came over. He helped us defeat the mercenaries and then he ran with us all the way here.
Wait. They destroyed the Catherine puppet? What? This time she didn't just transfer her mind into my body. Our minds swapped places.
What? You swapped places? You mean your consciousness also went into Nahida's body? Wait, then where is Nahida's consciousness? Where is she now?
I never imagined that an individual's consciousness could be transferred around like this. Had I not seen it with my own eyes, I would have never believed it. think this can be achieved with current human technology. Also, while we were running, the consciousness in your body told me to pass on a message. She said, "The doctor has found a way to trap my consciousness, so I can't journey with you anymore. But even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies."
Oh no! Nahita's trapped in the sanctuary of Surasthana for good this time. Was that message all she left for us? It's pretty vague.
It's in a code that only we know. We can't let Il Dottore figure out what we're up to.
Oh, that makes sense. Since the doctor captured her, she won't be able to say anything without him knowing. She's being extra careful. Even in a moonless night, a shower of starlight can still drown out illusions and lies. Huh. Paimon knows the moon illusions and lies are from the alchemical divination at the Sub-Zero's festival. Didn't Nahita use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria.
The moon refers to Nahida herself. The starlight refers to the people of the desert. Illusions and lies refer to the academia's plans. Didn't Nahida use a starlight analogy before? It had something to do with Sataria. I don't remember who Sataria is. I'm going to go with illusions and lies refer to the academia's plans.
That makes a lot of sense. Huh. Do you
Right,
think Nahida
'cause,
was telling us to go find help in the desert? But she isn't with us anymore. Think we'll be okay?
Paimon, you said Sanctuary of Surasthana. Does this mean that this Nahida you're talking about, the consciousness who is occupying the traveler's body, is the Dendro Archon?
Yes.
Your guess is correct, but the situation's a bit complicated, so it's really hard for us to explain right now.
That's all right. A scholar's curiosity doesn't need to be appeased right away. As for the complicated nature of the situation, safe to say I have witnessed that for myself. I've spent some time with you, and it looks like the Dendro Archon's also on your side, so I trust you.
Thank you, Tainari. Oh, actually, we came here to ask you a question. What do you know about the project that the sages have been working on?
Ah, that. While I was indeed invited to join that project, the sages were always secretive about its scope and goals, so I eventually declined. All I know is that that project has something to do with the restoration of Irminsul.
I think I know what the project is about. I just received some new intel.
Huh? Did you see something when you were in Nahita's body?
The academia is turning the balladeer into a god.
What?
Do you have any evidence?
I saw a nascent god under construction. Hypatia also showed us a so-called divine consciousness.
So that's what happened. That explains why Hypatia's symptoms were different from those of the other scholars who went mad. It's because she made contact with the consciousness of a new god who is still in the process of being born.
Tainari, did you leave the Avidia forest because of Hypatia?
I did. I noticed Hypatia's mental anomalies, but since her symptoms were rather atypical, I secretly took her to Pardes Dii and began searching for a way
Pardes
to
Dii.
return her to her normal self. If I didn't take action, Hypatia would have already been taken by the Matra to the desert, doomed to a life of exile at Aru village.
I heard about
Now that
Aru
you
village.
mention it, I knew the Academia has never thought particularly highly of Lesser Lord Kusanali, but I still didn't expect them to do something as arrogant as creating a new god. Looks like I made the right decision by not accepting their invitation.
The Fatui is also behind some of this, lest we forget.
The Doctor and the Balladeer. We have 2 Fatui Harbingers in Sumeru. Sounds like we're in for a bad time. From your description, I don't think they've completed their project. There may still be room for us to intervene. But then, what is the connection between creating a new god and restoring Irminsul?
Yeah, it feels like we're still nowhere close to figuring out the sage's goals.
Let's head to the desert for now. Let's go to the desert.
Right. We've pretty much gone over everything
I'm excited.
we need to know, so we should head out. How about you, Tainari? What are you going to do?
I'll stay here for now. I still want to try a few more things to help Hypatia. If you're planning to go into the desert, start by heading for Caravan Rabat. That'll be your fastest route.
Yeah, I remember
Come
someone
find
telling me
here if
that.
there's anything else I can do to help. May the spirit of wisdom go with you.
Thanks, Tainari. Hopefully Hypatia will feel better soon. We're off then.
Ooh, achievement. The god gazes back. Oh, is this the new Of Ballads and Brews stuff? All right, let's do charity and creativity. Or no, let's just continue along our path, because we'll do this. And I did do the first part, and so I did get the Missive Wind Spear, which I need to I need to look up who uses that. I mean, it's base attack with attack. So what do we got? Within 10 seconds after an elemental reaction is triggered, attacks is increased by 12%. Within 10 seconds or for 10 seconds? Elemental mastery is increased by 48. I mean, that could go on. I don't know. Who's a physical pole arm? I have no idea. Is it Candace? I'm gonna have to look that up real quick. Who, Genshin? Who is physical pole arm user? I suppose Shenhe could use it. Not so much Toma. Maybe Yunjin. All right, so this thing Toma, Rosaria, Yunjin, Shangling, Raiden, Xiao, Hu Tao, and Zhang Li. If anyone, Zhang Li, just from my personal experience of playing the polearm characters, Zhang Li's the only one that does any decent physical polearm damage, in my experience. Okay, so this is the Wineless Fest. Oh, isn't that clever? I don't think I'm gonna deal with the festival until I do this like storyline. Or you know what? This is the because I don't think I have any viewers right now. This is the perfect time for me to set up my spin the wheel thing, because it's one of those things that you kind of, professional streamers might disagree with me, but like I feel like this is one of those things that is best done in a live environment, because it's not like I have like a development environment set up for this. So wow, my brain is like having the effects of no sleep, or at least not proper sleep. Okay, so I know what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pause this so I don't get attacked. See what my achievement is. Witness Scaramouche's past after being connected to the divine consciousness. Fantastic. Did that give me enough for another pull?
Navigating the world is a whole lot.
I'm so addicted. Yes. Okay, so to bring you up to speed, if you're new with me, this is the banner I'm pulling on, Sino. I have Candace C3. I'd like to get her to C6. Sino, I have C0. I will get him to C6. Venti, I already have C6. Kuki, I have C6. Sayu, I have C6. Elegy for the end weapon, I have R5. Staff of the Scarlet Sands, I did get that on my pulls last night, which was glory be to the skies, because these fucking weapon banners are impossible to get anything on. And I got 2 Makara Aquamarines. Considered keeping them separate, but I did a refinement. Some people are going to yell at me for that, but in a minute. Also, I think I can get some recycled. In 22 hours, I can get some recycled Intertwined Fates. I'm trying to do this as cheaply as possible. Trying to C6 everybody with as little fiat capital. Fiat being a investment terminology for paper money. So I'm going to try to put as little money into C6ing as possible, but the C6ing takes priority, so we'll see. The R5ing of weapons, that's a case by case. Blue. Alright, we're building fodder. We gotta build pity. It's part of it.
Different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Alright, so we're gonna figure out this Wheel of Fortune right now. Because ain't nobody watching, ain't nobody worried about it. I really seriously, you guys need to stop buying bottled water. For real, it's like really bad for you. Okay, this honestly, I was looking at this earlier and I don't think this is going to take too long.
Looks like the situation has changed again.
While we do it, I want to
Do you hate
listen to
increasing
my
the font size
favorite
on your phone to see text
neoclassical.
messages? Is reading a book in bed becoming more difficult? Verilux progressive eyeglass lenses eliminate blurry vision and low light issues that are the result of presbyopia. That's why they're the #1 optometrist and optician recommended progressive lenses in the world. Visit Verilux.com today to book an eye exam with your local
Okay, so we're going to
expert.
disable performance
Verilux
mode.
progressive
So,
lenses. See no limits.
this, you never know. Could screw some stuff up. We'll try not to let it. All right, let's go to the setup website. We are opening that link in a new tab. Where did I find it earlier? It was so easy to get to, and now it's just like gone. There's an emote maker that I'll use that pretty soon to make some custom emotes. Logo maker, intro maker, YouTube thumbnail.
Alright, maybe I'll take one.
Multi-stream app store, charity, CloudBot. We'll try CloudBot, but I think I already tried that. Modules, commands, timers, quotes, queue, loyalty. Perhaps it was in Streams. Is that what it's called? Streamlabs?
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Well, there's polls. I don't need a poll. Oh, headphone changing time. This always takes a moment of time and sanity.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Never mind, you didn't hear any of that. That's alright, you didn't need to. Alright, it's not in CloudBot. Is it in widgets? They've got that game widget. I'll deal with that later. Where is spin the wheel?
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Chat highlight. That is something I want to do at some point. Just so I can make sure that our Discord is up there. Actually, I don't think it was through Streamlabs. I think it may have been through Twitch.
Knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Now, this one.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
Extension, stream stickers. I've already done that. Quiz kit. Don't need to do that. Adopt your pet and let it play with viewers. I don't have enough. That's really cute, but I don't have enough viewers for that yet. Extensions for games. I doubt they have anything for Genshin. It's such a sophisticated game that I think they're having trouble interfacing with it. Either that or MiHoYo's just a bitch. Sorry, I try not to use that word. MiHoYo's just being difficult. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. I mean, I think they've got like PUBG, Fortnite, Call of Duty. So you would think that, like, at least eventually, Apex Legends, eventually they'd have it on Genshin. And maybe they're working on it. Maybe they're working on it. We'll just have to see. I just saw it not that long ago.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from.
I'm not posting my stream schedule yet because it's just so unpredictable at the moment. Encourage viewers to create clips. Learn more. I do need to do that because I do need people to help me make clips. Oh, that's a whole thing. Okay. We'll read that later. Was it Discord? can go away. Discord stream kit, I did that.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation's changed again.
Would it be in creator camp? Perhaps. Oh, did I put it under?
Alright, maybe I'll take one more day off.
I mean, this was just a couple hours ago. This is not a long time ago.
I got a new letter from an informant. Looks like the situation has changed again.
Talk about brain not working the way you need it to. Live actions. Here it is. It seems like we can't fetch the correct Discord channel. Was it deleted? Please disconnect and reconnect Discord via the integrations page. But do I want to? Because I have this new thing that announces, and it already announces like twice for every time we go live. While I'm waiting for that, let me find a new filter. Set your filter hold. This one's cute though. I'll use this in the future. I like that. Oh, Marilyn gets glasses. I don't. That's okay.
Welcome to E Street, a fresh take on insurance. Every day, you make choices. Your insurance should be a simple one. That's where E Street comes in. We're new to Ohio, but not to insurance. With clear policies, warm service, and a transparent claims approach, we're offering the kind of insurance you should expect. For auto,
I got a new
home,
letter from
or
an
renters,
informant.
turn
Looks
to
like
E
the
Street
situation has
today.
changed again.
Turn to E Street.
The head on fire. Brilliant. Yeah, I like the cute kittens. It's cute. Alright, we'll do that for right now. No, I want something a little more stylized. I like this one. It can look creepy depending on things. So maybe not.
Alright, maybe I'll take one more.
Got the butterfly, good old butterflies.
Once I'm feeling up to it.
Got my good old trusty cat. Yeah, I love my cats. Let's do that for now. Okay. Spin wheel settings. Here we go. About to set this up together. You, me, and the trees. Oh, thank you, Sparty, for liking my tweet and retweeting it. Retweeting it. All right, categories. We're doing main story quest. Or what is the terminology for this? And maybe I want to turn off, switch this over to mouse because it's just a little easier to maneuver and get around. I mean, clearly I don't need anybody to talk to just fill hours and hours and hours of this. And not that long ago, I was wondering how someone might do that without getting exhausted. Well, here I am, exhausted with coffee and water and all the things. Quests. Here we go. Archon quest. Okay. Oh, this makes me happy. Okay. Archon quest will be option number 1. Do I need you, light? Yeah, but not as much as it was. Should have dimmer on that light. Okay, so that was our conquest. And then what else do we have? We have commission quests. I don't know why I'm obsessed with like having a Wheel of Fortune thing. But I am. It's an itch I need to scratch. And then we have world quests. Okay, and then we've got colors. You can choose the colors. Oh, excuse me, I don't have I haven't done any brand work yet, which is not something I would do until this became anything more than a hobby. So for now, let's go. Like RGB maybe? Red, green, blue? Just to simplify things. Sort of some nice pastel-ish kind of colors. I like this green they picked. To lighten it up a little bit. All right, we'll try those 3. And then they've got, so you can weight these, which is interesting to me. So I can weight WEIGHT. I can give more weight to the commission quests or Archon quests or world quests. So and they've, I don't really know how that works. I don't know. I'm gonna delete all of these and like that's what I needed to do. And honestly, once we get this wheel set up, I might go to bed and then like come back later in the day and do these actual
Verilux
things.
progressive eyeglass lenses eliminate blurry vision and low light issues that are the result of
Oh, I think
presbyopia.
that might
That's
be
why
how
they're the
many
number
there
one
are of
optometrist
each
and
one.
optician recommended progressive lenses
Okay,
in
so
the
let's do
world.
two
Visit
of each.
Verilux.com today
I
to
bet
book
you
an eye
anything
exam
that's
with
what
your
this
local
is.
Essilor expert. Verilux progressive
So we've
lenses.
got 2
See no
Archon
limits.
quests, 2 commission quests, 2 world quests on the wheel. The result template will be time to do a Is the word do capitalized? Open Sans. Open Sans is alright. Oh yeah, I'm not looking through that entire list. Alright, speed. Man, they give you a lot. Speed, slowdown rate, hide timeout. Ticker image, okay. Ticker tone. Center image, mwah. Although, what other image could I use for? Well, we'll use Mew for now until I can like think of what I want to do. All right, save settings. All right, I'm going to copy the widget URL. And we're going to put it right into our live gameplay stream. As a browser source. New source. Wheel spin. URL is going to be that. They do make these things rather good God, that's not right. They do make these quite easy. Okay, 500 by 500. Let's try that. Yes, no. Or do you want it 1920 by 1080? I think you like that better. Shut down source when not visible. Yeah. Refresh browser when it becomes active. I don't necessarily think we need to do that. Okay, so there's the wheel, which is going to get fixed. But I like the positioning. Let's see what we can do to make it look a little less hideous. Apologies if, like, you love it. Okay, instead of open sands, do you have Lato? It's a good old corporate stalwart friend. Oh, perhaps the wheel is not large enough. Maybe that's why it looks funky, is it's all being smoosh-mooshed.
Weapons activated.
Let's see. Okay, font size, font weight, label text height, label text width. All right, we're gonna go from 5 to 10, and 5 to 10. And we need to remember that we've done that, and we're gonna see what that does. And if we don't like it, we'll do it back. Okay, I see what's happening here. The font is simply too large. If we go down to like a healthy 1824, let's do a 22. Font weight, we're gonna go 300. Thank you very much. Label text width, we're gonna stick with 5. Height we'll keep at 10, because I'm not totally sure what that does. Okay, so change that butt. If I do that, all right, refresh browser when scene becomes active. Shut down browser. Okay, great. Now let's go into custom HTML CSS enabled. Hide timeout 0, the greater than 0. Okay, it will hide. Five seconds after the spin is complete. Slow down rate 5. I don't know what that means. It's fine. 25 for speed. That's fine. Outer border width 5. Let's do that to 3. Inner border width 5. We'll put that down to 3. Result color black. That's fine. Label text width. I can make that wider, but it doesn't make the circle any bigger. That's the issue. That's the problem. That is a problem. Now I set you to only show. And if I reduce the label text height. Make that center image smaller. Maybe that'll give it more room. So let's save that and let's, in a second, we'll take a look. Let's see. Oh, hide timeout, that's what it is. We don't want to hide it. We want to see it at all times so we can... Okay. Getting closer. Getting closer, getting closer, getting closer. I wonder if someone finds this interesting to watch. I do, I wonder. I don't expect an answer, I just wonder out loud. Okay, so that's 8. Let's do 8 for all of them. Let's see what that does. Just does not give enough room. Okay, let's then really dial down the font size down to 12. Label text with 10. Let's see how that's going to turn out. And who knows what this is going to look like on other browsers. Okay, you see how that's looking a little better? Okay. We are narrowing this down. Label text height 1. I have a feeling that's going to be too small, but we're about to find out. Yeah. Not necessarily. I think I can scrunch that up
Do
a
you
little
hate
bit.
increasing the font size on your phone to see text messages? Is reading a book in bed becoming more difficult? Verilux progressive eyeglass lenses eliminate blurry vision and low light issues that are the result
cut
of
that in
presbyopia.
half.
That's why they're the #1
Because I think
optometrist and
commission
optician recommended
quests is
progressive
kind of a
lenses in the
long
world.
phrase,
Visit
and
Verilux.com today to book an eye
I don't
exam
see
with
a
your local
ton of.
ocular expert. Verilux progressive lenses.
Okay, so that's
See no
too
limits.
much. I don't see a ton of situations where that's going to be an issue. Eight feels like it's calling my name. Let's go with 8. Almost. Will it take HTML? Can I put it on 2 lines? Let's find out. If we can do that, that might solve quite a few problems. Seven for label text width, which is auspicious because there's 7 countries in the UA. Perfect. Now I just want to see if it'll take. Okay, so I don't need custom HTML CSS, which is great. Because anytime you don't have to do that is wonderful. Will you take a line break? So that like commission is on one line and quest is on another line. All right, is there a text wrap that we can do? So now I'm looking at the custom HTML with custom CSS. Pie section. All right, let's Google CSS text wrapping. Oh, inline size min content. So that may be something cool that I just learned. I don't know if it will accept that, but we'll find out. So it should expand the wheel to accommodate as much text as we put in at this point. Bet you didn't know this was going to be like a HTML CSS crash course where you're not given any information or allowed to see what's happening. But I appreciate you being here with me. I really do. Perfect. Okay, let's see now how adaptable this is. Can I make the font weight thicker? And can I make it slightly larger? And what happens if I do that? It fits. It fits, it sits. Okay. Let's bring that font size up to 16. Up to 18, and let's bring the weight up to 600. I mean, that's a bit of a leap, but we'll see. Okay, I just want it to be like readable for people. I'm just trying to make sure like commission quest isn't too high section. Letter spacing, let's lock that in. I'm gonna do 0.5 EM. It's not acceptable. Let's do 1 REM. Let's do 1 REM. High section. We also need padding. try one room for that. Nope. No, I just want that outside padding. It's going to be padding right. I'm going to go 1 EM, letter spacing. I'm going to go 1 EM. So I actually don't totally know what REM is. I think we need a bit more padding there. You don't want to give me padding. I can make you. Let's deal with the letter spacing, perhaps. Yeah, my issue right now that I'm trying to fix is Archon Quest looks great. World Quest looks great. Mission Quest. I just don't want longer options to get like stuck where they can't be read properly. Center image border with 2 great. Image. Inner border width. It's on 3. Let's try 10. And nothing in between. I don't think that did a thing.
65% of siblings in the foster care system are separated due to the lack of homes. National Youth Advocate Program believes families belong together. When safety concerns arise and youth need a temporary home, we are committed to keeping siblings together. Start your foster care journey with us today. Are you ready to open your heart and home? We will help you get started today when you visit fostercareinfo.org.
Okay, inner is not going to be 3. Label text width, let's go with 8. Label text height, let's go with 2. No 3. Font weight, let's take it down to 500. Although I think with Plato that's not going to do a damn thing. We have all of these fonts. Railway. It's very popular. At least it was not too long ago. All right, how do I want to make the wheel bigger? Just CSS, wheel, there we go. And then width. Let's try auto width and see if it, you know, sometimes it'll, okay. Okay. Width, let's do 640 pixels. I mean, that's nice, and like everybody can read that, which is great. So the only thing is it really doesn't like me changing that at all. And that's fine. We're playing. We are playing. Point 7.5 EM. It's back to a little bit normal, but we've got to make I mean, honestly, I could just get rid of the word quest, and you know, that's not solving the problem, but it's solving the issue at hand. Yes, I know there's a tutorial. I'll watch it later. Okay, we do not want to mess with letter spacing, it looks like. Yep, let's reset to defaults real quick. See, like, that is not, by any stretch of the imagination, a pleasant wheel to spin. So let's go again. We're going to go Archon, Commission, World. I'm not going to deal with the colors just yet. We're going to remove all Commission Archon World. Time to go on the blank quest. Open sans. Yeah, we'll just leave everything default except for our specific needs. And we're getting there, you know? Instead of 2 for each, what happens if I go 1, 1, 1? Font size, what if I take that down half to 24? Font weight is good. All right, I don't want to change too many things at once because we just want to see now we want letter spacing. Two picks. Inline size. Overflow wrap.
Do you hate increasing the font size on your phone to see text messages? Is reading a book in bed becoming more difficult? Verilux progressive eyeglass lenses eliminate blurry vision and low light issues that are the result of presbyopia. That's why they're the #1 optometrist and optician recommended progressive lenses in the world. Visit Verilux.com today to book an eye exam with your local Essilor expert. Verilux progressive lenses. See no limits.
And then I'm going to add multiple words because down the line we're gonna want multiple words on like selections. Overflow wrap break word. Can I override you? Nope. Can I use an older version? What happens if I copy and paste that? Sometimes, you know, if you're programming and you see something that works on another site, sometimes it'll just work on your site. I mean, that looks decent enough. I don't think that did anything. To be honest. To find the minimum size of the box that will contain its contents with no overflow, set the width for inline size to min content. Let's set the width. Maybe we can set the width. Maybe it's just that easy. I'm going to do minimum width. No. All right, width. Nope. What if we affect that with the wheel?
I've been counting down the days to get out. I've been looking for a way from this town. And you're too far away to help me now.
Instead of min content, let's just do content.
Counting down the days to get out. 'Cause I need to learn to forget everything that drags me down. I need to forget.
Okay. High section with content. How does that affect things? Looks okay so far. Now can we get a little padding in there? Wheel. Fix. Ooh, I like how, kind of look how that looks. All right, so let's keep that, and then let's do margin as well. 10 pixels. No. Oh, I see what I did. Okay. We're going to do pie section, margin, 10 pixels. Maybe. We are now at that point where we're just throwing spaghetti at the wall. Can I do content plus 10 pics? Is that something that I can do? Can you do calculations in CSS? Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. Okay. Min width, min height. Let's see how that works. Love this song.
Dogs on the loose, Zionist. My brain's and bruised, I can't see.
Text.
Tell me to turn back, I hesitate to learn. I'm about to be another baby.
Adding right, 20 pics. Nope.
voices seem to tease me. But if that black visage just leave that even tighter eyes and don't invite me inside when I'm at your door, you'll know I'm about to be another beat. Nothing to lose, swimming to sand, the desert's candid. Dunes are rolling, I can see them from my body. The buzz is proof, filming my head above my slaughter.
And with context. Adding right. I don't think that's what I'm looking for, but you know.
I need to move, sick to me. Dogs on the loose, Zionese. My brain's been bruised, I can't see. It says tell me to turn back, I hesitate to learn. I'm about to be another baby. Nothing to lose.
Okay, so high section text. Let's do margin right, 20 pixels. See how that plays. No, we don't like that. Let's try the word wrap again. Main content. With inline size. Let's do inline size as well. Ah, no, that is not copacetic. High section display none. We'll do our little low rent test. Nope, so I'm not even targeting the right thing. High section paragraph. Div. You just need to be overwritten. Overridden. No. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, let's simplify. We're starting to get like this. Then we'll just go down to pie section, mid-width content. Actually, reset code. Reset code. And to be quite honest, let's just do the simplest thing, which is just get rid of the word quest. Archon, Commission, World. I feel like that's a minor issue we can always get around. But like, then why does it do that?
Do you hate increasing the font size on your phone to see text messages? Is reading a book in bed becoming more
I hate
difficult?
whatever it is I'm
Parallax
doing
progressive
now.
eyeglass lenses eliminate blurry vision and low light issues that are the result of presbyopia. That's why they're the #1 optometrist and optician recommended progressive lenses in the world. Visit Verilux.com today to book an eye exam with your
Label
local
text
ocular
width.
expert. Verilux
Maybe
progressive
that's
lenses.
it.
See no limits.
Just do one. See what happens. Ooh, had an idea. Nope, can't do that. Let's go to 6, label text height 4. Now I just want to affect the letter spacing, so we are going to do some custom HTML, CSS. I want that CSS pie section. I want letter spacing to be 2 pixels. And I want you to listen to me when I say that. My emotions. And we're gonna do label text width 7, label text height 5. Let's see what that do. No, I want to make smaller. What am I thinking? Label text height needs to be smaller because that's going to force the words to be smaller. I can also make the font size 12. Reduce the weight. Label text height 4. Label text width 8. So we've got some nice multiplicative numbers going on. I'm gonna get rid of letter spacing because it's not caring about the letter spacing at all. It's trying to fit it in within a size, which is controlled up here, which is fine. So I'm going to take it down to 6 and label text height 1. So I don't exactly know what that means.
Oh, don't I look nice? Batting my eyes, isn't it pure perfection? Cute, thinking polite, stereotype, got your full attention. Things that you can play.
I think we have something workable enough. It's just and if we don't have to do custom anything, then that is wonderful. font weight. Let's bring it up to 500. My eyes hurt because I forget to blink. I think we can make the text slightly bigger. I mean, commission, we're not gonna typically get a word as large as commission. I mean, what are we gonna use this wheel for? Like, you know, I could go slightly larger on that, or heavier. Let's go to 600 font weight. Let's do label text height 2. Now, typically with troubleshooting, the rule of thumb is you only change one thing at a time. I think that looks pretty decent. I think that rolls like a snowball. All right, so let's okay, so I can launch a wheel just in this helps. Okay, so if I the problem is like, where the fuck did I find this? Recent events, live actions. Here we go. Time to do a Archon quest. Okay, and I'll we'll put that into like a, we can wrap that into a fancy notification at some point. Good enough for the moment, right? Incremental. It's okay if it's not completely done. Result color. Okay. And then I just need to do the hide timeout. So let's do 5 seconds, then you go away. So if I wanted to spin the wheel, I would open this page. I would go to live actions. And I would spin the wheel. And then over on the monitor, see the wheels spinning. Time to do a roll. It's just so small, that text. Right, let me try this again. Spin a wheel. Nice. Okay. Good enough for now. I mean, now I don't have the energy to do the quest. But this is something that I've been wanting to set up to try out. I actually think Streamlabs has a better one. Let's see, that was what? Streamlabs. Yeah, that was like Streamlabs Cloudbot, which is great. So there's a widget in Streamlabs desktop. And I'm looking at what they've got. Okay. We're gonna search for wheel. No results found for wheel.
Welcome to East Street, a fresh take on insurance. With clear policies, warm service, and a transparent claims approach, we're offering the kind of insurance you should expect for auto, home, or renters. Turn to East Street.
Perhaps they don't have a spin thing. Maybe I made that up. Which is entirely possible. Just reading the Streamlabs news. Okay, so if nothing else, I have something close enough. I mean, I do have this like Wheel of Names bot, which is cool. But this works much smoother. Much smoother if I run from Alright, so if I'm in performance mode and I'm streaming my game, let's get rid of all these windows, which I probably needed some of those, but you know, that's life. Yeah, share. So live actions, spin wheel. Click that, it takes me to my wheel settings. And then just press the spin wheel button. Great. All right, that gives me a very easy decision-making tool that I can use. I realize it's a very, very minor thing, but I move like a mountain, very slow and deliberate. Oh, I love this song. Ooh, I'd love to figure out what that color is. I don't know how to take a screenshot on Windows yet. Okay, I have to like go to bed. I will come back. I will go to sleep and then I will come back after I've had a little sleep. Or I might like go drink some coffee and wake up. You never know. I'm out of my ever-loving mind right now. But I actually had a really great time. I love like doing stuff like that. I just love it. I just love it. Okay, so I'll tell you what. Let's put it to use right now. Let's say I'm gonna practice. I'm gonna go to the wheel and say, I'm gonna clear categories, add a category, except for these hideous colors that they just like. Do. Okay, so should I play Genshin? Or should I go take a nap? I need fairly light colors because these are alright. So green, spin wheel. Okay, so I did like the bare minimum. I didn't save anything. Now is that gonna? No. Okay, so I need to make sure to save it first. Save settings. Then spin wheel. Right, now let's see. What are we going to be doing?
Do you hate increasing the font size on your phone to see text messages? Is reading a book in bed becoming more difficult? Verilux progressive eyeglass lenses eliminate blurry vision and
nope, I'm going to go take a nap.
That are the result of presbyopia. That's why they're the #1 optometrist and optician recommended progressive
I will follow it in the future. Like, I already knew what I was going to do.
Eye exam with your local Essilor expert.
Time to do a play Genshin quest.
See no limits.
Let me make this a little more generic, just because I know I'm always going to forget. The winner is result. All right. Let me see if I can kind of match these Genshin colors. I think I might be able to. Just eyeballing it. Needs a little more yellow. I think that's it. Okay. Ah! Border color. What is wrong with Windows? EFE2C7. All right, close enough. Text color, great. Wait, let's bring you up to 700. Save. And spin. All right, let's see where this lands us. See, that looks nicer with that lighter color border. Take a nap. That is what I'm talking about. All right, mon frere. I am going to go take a nap. Thank you all for joining me. I will be back on later today. I have plenty of stuff to do on Genshin. I could be back in a few minutes. I could be back in a few hours. If you're curious, by all means, join our Discord, because I'm always in there, even when I'm napping.